Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ink shifts, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Cross Bay, out town Barclays. Really on big things, came up a small way. Championship rings, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a little bag, baby, that's small change. Yeah, that money talk. If we ain't cool, then cut me off. No breaking news, don't run your mouth. Thought it was the plug, now he running off. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ink shifts, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Whoa, don't do that. We the best coming out of BK, I thought you knew that. Step up in the function, all these women like who that. Got me looking like money, yeah, they love me, yeah, true that. Big racks, new bag, new swag, we ain't cutting no.
All right. Good evening and welcome to Black Girls in Web3. Talking about today. My name is Ruby Thomas. I am one of your illustrious, beautiful hosts here with my sisters up in the house, Miss Salty Coffee.
Salty Coffee here. Hello, everyone. It is April 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, all the way from the BX.
You know, that's what's up. We loving on you. And Miss Dazzle D up in here. What's up, Dad? Let them know.
Blessings, good fortune, everybody.
All right. Daz is going to be a little off camera for some of the night, but you better pop on and let us know what's going down because you out there having that good time. So this what I'm talking about. We get stuff done when we getting stuff done. That's what I'm talking about.
No excuses, over, around, and through.
Thank you. That is what makes the Black Girls in Web3 happen. So tonight is your Friday night conversation. Definitely we're going to be putting down some finance. Definitely we're going to be having some fun. And phenomenally, we're going to be bringing you some awesome information. Our guest is a little bit roundabout. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to have a little visual because our brother Dennis Sennett, D Sennett, also known as Delta Crypto, is a guest conversation for the night. Now, if he makes it or he doesn't, his words will get through because we want to show you a little bit about what this brother really do. So rather than talk about it, let's be about it before we get there. Let's go. And all right.
So, Pete, what I shared with y'all a little while ago, I showed you that OJ coin and what it's doing currently. Let me click on this so I can see it. Y'all can hear me. Right. And I want to be able to see y'all comments. If y'all ask anything, feel free to chime in the chat. I should be able to see you. Now I can see y'all. All right, bet. So this is one of the projects that I shared. I wanted to bring this back up just so I can kind of show you what I mean. I thought it was waking up. On my page, I shared with y'all a project. Now, I didn't buy this one. This is in my wallet. I was just using this as an example to let y'all know when to take profit. But this guy invested in Costco hot dogs. This post is just about 3 weeks old, right? I'm going to show y'all something. This guy invested in Costco hot dog when it first came out. And then that thing jumped up to be worth $44,000. Well, it's actually worth more because he swapped something into Solana to take some profit. But his $300 investment, we can see it clear as day right here. He had $300 in there. He had $221 that he originally invested in Costco. And by the time he shared his second screen, he showed that he had $7,000 in not Solana. He showed he had $44,000 in that Costco hot dog. What made him choose to buy Costco? Right? And I'm like, who would have seen that coming? This article right here is about 3 weeks old, right? A top Costco executive just gave an update on the fate of the $1.50 hot dog and soda. Now, they gave the original article was a little older than that, I believe, but here's them talking about it. And I don't know what's exactly going on with Costco hot dogs. I didn't read the daggone thing, but I'm saying that there was an event that went down. And following that event, Costco hot dogs, whatever the heck happened to Costco hot dogs, we wind up seeing a big move on Costco hot dogs. So with this meme strategy, you want to look up things that are hot at the moment, whatever is going on. Like I said before, there was let's go over here and check out some options. So I was looking at OJ coin today, right? And the name that they have it under, for those who want to look it up, I wouldn't buy it myself. But it's called Gently Used Leather Gloves, right? So this coin just came out today. OJ passed last night. Since the coin came out, had you bought it in its infancy and held it, it went up 3,000%. Y'all understand that? Like a quick hundo thrown at this coin could have turned to 3,000 a day in 4 hours. If you'd have bought it right when it was born, you know what I'm saying? In less than 4 hours and 15 minutes, that thing ran up to be worth 3,000. You know what I mean? So I'm not, again, y'all understand, I've been saying I don't promote this meme coin trading. Let me refresh my screen so I can see y'all communicate. I don't promote meme coin trading at all, right? Not like, y'all should definitely, you're going to be rich if you trade meme coins. I believe actually, if you're spending your money on meme coins, right, not like, y'all should definitely, you're going to be rich if you trade. Cut this off. Yeah, if you are spending your money on meme coins, right, instead of Bitcoin, then you're actually losing out right now. You know what I mean? You should have more invested in actual projects than these BS projects. But some of y'all can't help yourselves. Y'all gamblers at heart, and y'all are just loving the way memes is moving and the chances that you could actually earn big. So if you just can't help it, then I'm trying to share a way with you that could possibly help you a little bit more. You know what I mean? So we also notice this isn't the first of its kind, guys. I'm telling you, when there's something big happening, look for the meme coin version. We've seen Cat Williams is one of the biggest things that happened this year, right? At the beginning of the year, we started the year off with it. Now, there was an actual Cat Williams coin, but there's also a Cat Daddy, and then there was a Cat in the Hat. The one that did the best was the Cat in the Hat. If y'all remember, if you keep up with Cat Williams, his original name when he was on Comic View was Cat in the Hat, not Cat Williams. He even talked about that in the interview, right? So the Cat in the Hat went off. Let's go see this one real quick, though. See if it got some history on it. Oh, he's moving, y'all. He's moving. Let me go to the daily real quick. So this coin came out in February, January 27th, following that Cat in the Hat interview. Y'all know what that coin did that day? Let me show y'all real quick. Now, it ain't did nothing else. It was just a pump and dump. But the next day, if you'd have bought the Cat in the Hat coin, why is it not showing the percentage? Hold on. Let's try this one more time. Oh, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Try it from here. There we go. I think it was somewhere around there. We can call it that. Y'all see, we're not making this up. 63,000%. You feel me? A lot of money to be made in that Cat Williams coin following the Cat Williams event. Let's check out another one real quick. If y'all got some suggestions, let me know of a big event, something that happened. Give me some keywords. We're gonna look for it real quick and see if we can, whoop. So Elon Musk, his coin exploded following his debate with Disney. Remember? He had this little Disney saying, F yourself, and everybody at that moment was all with Elon. Yeah, Elon, you're the man. Well, look at what happened to Elon coin after he said, F you, Disney. That's on 15,000% pump and dump. So when these events come out, somebody get the bright idea to go and create the coin or go and invest in the coin. So one that somebody just brought to my attention, he asked me, say, Dennis, so what do you think about like WWE? I'm like, what's good happening about that? He said, bro, we're about to have the biggest WrestleMania ever, and The Rock is coming back, and Triple H, and man, it's gonna be big. So I bet I went and searched WWE to see how it worked. I didn't find anything. Then I said, let me look up the Rock, and of course, Black Rock coins, all these other Rock coins came up. So I said, let me try Dwayne Johnson. Right? I couldn't find Triple H either. Now you have here the Cock. It's on Solana. It's called Dwayne the Cock Johnson. So it's a meme coin that has this, humor about it. And it's looking ugly right now. I'm not suggesting y'all buy this. Hey, there's no, we already talked about liquidity and market cap before, and this doesn't have enough money in it for you to take your money out. But I also told my friend, hey, I'm gonna put that on my watch list, because what do you think is gonna happen to this coin if The Rock wins his fight? Right? I don't keep up with none of that stuff. So I hope that you wrestling, watching people will reach out and say, hey, Dennis, Rock won, man, let's go check it out. And I can go look with y'all, and we'll go see what happens with the Cock. That's the name of the coin, y'all. It's not the Rock. You're not gonna find the Rock. But if you look up the Cock on that street, you'll find Dwayne the Cock Johnson. And we can see how it works out if the Rock actually wins. It might lose a little value if the Rock loses. We'll see a Triple H coin come up. I don't know. But I'm just, again, giving y'all an understanding of this little meme coin strategy real quick. If a big event happens with a celebrity of some sort, and I mean it's viral, everybody's talking about it, look up and see if there's a meme coin that represents that event, that communication. It could be anything. So something that somebody said in one of the comments that I felt like it just made a whole lot of sense. He said, so I've never really thought about it before, but are meme coins the financialization of ideas? Yes, that's a part of it. Now, some meme coins is just complete BS. We understand that. You know what I mean? But other memes come out basically as just an idea, as just a suggestion, something that just happened, that went big, that went viral, that everybody know about, and then some crazy person, well, not crazy, they'll come over here, create a meme, they'll provide liquidity so they can back it up, and then they allow the rest of us to do the work, and we start buying the heck out of those coins. Right? And this is how y'all get involved in rug pulls, because if I done loaded up $7,500 worth of liquidity for y'all to be able to swap in and out, right? And y'all swapping it, and my value to gone up, and I done tripled or quadrupled by 7.5K. Y'all think I'm gonna leave that the liquidity there? I'm pulling that stuff. I'm taking my money out and I'm leaving. Y'all just fell for this idea, and y'all allowed me to be the first person to pull out. With meme coins, it's all about the first one to get out. Everybody's buying something that's funny and cool and got an opportunity to grow, but we're all pulling out, when we feel like we made enough money. Don't be the guy that's greedy. Don't be the guy that say, I want to see if the Cock goes to $1. Just, bro, if you up 1,000%, take that money. You feel me? So that's all I had to say. I'm supposed to get off of here before I wake my son up. But I wanted y'all to just kind of see this strategy and let me know if it works for you. If y'all start using this, if you go and buy you a meme coin and because of the news and it does great, I'll let your boy and buy me a beer one day. You feel me? Peace, love, and abundance. I'll catch y'all on the next call.
We can't hear you.
Oh, I'm unmuted now.
We can't hear you, Ruby.
Can you hear me now?
Sorry,
Hear
it's
you,
me.
Jennifer.
It was me. Tech. So, guys, we got him, y'all. We got him. D Senate, also known as Delta Crypto, is in the house. And thank you so much. That brother, okay? I woke up to that video and it was like, when did he make this? But the thing is, it was like it was the buzz on the internet it's like everybody was talking about it. I even got a text. I told it, and then get this, I sent somebody your video when they started asking me questions about the memes. I said, look, you need to talk to this brother. Why don't you go look at this video? It gives you some clue as to what to do. What made you do that, Dennis? By the way, welcome, Dennis Senate, D Senate, Delta Crypto in the house. The Black Girls in Web3.
For me,
Yes.
I've seen so many people buying meme coins versus the reality coins. You know what I mean? Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB.
Exactly.
Things we know going to be here in the future. A lot of people said, hey, I'm going to buy this because it can make me more money. That's even like the argument that's going on right now.
Right.
I'm buying this meme coin because I can make more money from it than I could make buying Bitcoin. But they don't take into consideration those rug pulls. They
Right.
don't take in consideration that they can lose that money more than they can lose Bitcoin. And right now, with us going through this transfer of wealth, like I really want people to understand that we are in a wealth transfer. Don't be distracted by meme coins. But some people are, so I'm gonna show you how to trade them.
Wait.
That's how I feel.
So I want to elaborate on wealth transfer so people really get the understanding.
Oh.
Wealth transfer. That means your wealth is going to be transferred either into your pocket or out of your pocket to a better, well-suited pocket that understands the game better than you. Correct? That's what I figured it was.
Absolutely correct. Like right now, how many people are buying the dip?
Oh God!
Right, and they losing money because it's so. How many
Oh.
people buy the dip, lose money, and then quit?
See,
Sister,
yep.
we've seen this how many times?
I'm just gonna let you know, and this is not just crypto, y'all. This ain't just crypto. Some happen, you get involved with something. Some happen, you didn't understand what you was doing. You lose a little, and now it's no good no more. It's no, that thing ain't good no more. It's a scam. It's a bubble. But what really are we talking about here? And I love that you talk about this often. It's
And
mindset.
mindset. I want because the only reason I went to the public to say, hey, the market could possibly drop during retrograde was because I
Yeah,
wanted the public to understand, don't quit.
that's
Don't quit.
right. Yes.
You can see a 30 to 50% pullback right now.
Mm.
And it's gonna feel hard for you know what I mean. All of us are going through it. Sister Ruby, you got some Bitcoin that's down what 10% today. You got some Ethereum
Hello.
that's down
I ain't
20%
mad.
today.
So when he says buy the dip, I don't buy dips on, and it's weird because when I've learned one thing, and I learned this from our brother Chris. You get it all the time, up or down. You get it all the time. When it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, you get it up or down. You don't go diving, and that's why I say when you buy the dip, you don't go diving. Don't do it. It's gonna hurt. And the funny thing is I've been hearing people. Should I? I've been getting that. Have you been getting that in the text? Because people are texting me.
That's the only taste I get right now. Hey, should I buy
What you
right
think?
now? Ethereum is down to $3,000. Then should I buy right now? I told you 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
I told you 2 weeks
Mhm.
ago
That's right.
to be careful of this drop. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? My
Yes.
sister Dad, she's on the line. She got a 10
Dazzle,
down.
dazzle.
Yeah, she got a 10 down mechanism that she uses. And even she
Mhm.
understands
Mhm.
that I don't do 10 down during retrograde, Dennis.
Right.
I'm gonna let it drop. If that
That's
thing
right.
drop 50%, I'm gonna
Mhm.
buy it following retrograde. So some people think
Mhm.
that Daz and I are crazy for following moon cycles, but in reality,
Yes.
I said this in January. Retrograde is gonna happen April 1st.
That's right.
Be careful. So
What
anybody
is
that lost money today,
so? Please explain a little bit. Don't have to elaborate, but go a little bit into what is retrograde. Because people are like, I keep hearing about this, and yeah, I'm experiencing retrograde for the first time in my life, child. I'm very aware of what's wrong, and I'm good because I can handle it.
long as you can handle it, that's the
So,
key
can you
thing.
share with them what retrograde is to explain that to them, to our listeners?
I mean, actually, to be honest with you guys, Dazzle taught me that. So y'all can probably get a better explanation from her than me.
Sister D?
But I'll explain for my knowledge. Wait, I think she's coming off mute. If
Yeah,
she's gonna tell y'all, she
she's
can tell y'all
she's
better
with
than me.
us, right? She's with us. She's just got a background because she's doing stuff while she's doing stuff. She's getting things done. That's all. Come on in, sis. Let her know what is
Well, I
retro.
was just gonna say to sum it up is the best time to short the market. Like during retrograde is a good time to discharge your debt. You know what I'm saying? It's the best time to short. You can make money all the way down. You catch you one good short right before it starts and ride that motherfucker all the way down. But that's the best way on the market side is when it's you need to be riding the downside of it. Period.
It sounds like about what's right to me. And when they say shorting, the guys now you Dennis can
They
explain what
say
short is.
they say millionaires trade with charts. Billionaires use the stars. So like we have like nothing is gonna change about when retrograde. You know, retrograde.
Right.
They have the moon cycles. That's forever. So like I don't
Right.
trade with charts that much. I just started this last year actually reading charts, but I have
Oh
to
wow.
because of the laws of nature. Really.
Got it. Now, I never thought it would be so holistic. I'm gonna be really honest. I'm gonna be honest. I've been so focused on the strategies and this to that, and it was blowing me away. And even Dennis let you know. He's like, Miss Ruby, slow your roll. This is what you could do, and it'll keep your money straight. That's what I need to know. I need to keep my money straight. While I'm learning, still be earning. And he worked with me to work with how I would understand it. And it's so funny because you slowed me down to get a better understanding of the ups and downs of the market, which then helps me to understand the trading process. People keep thinking this is all about trading. It's not. It's about really understanding what you said. What do you call it? The moon cycles
Moon cycles, yeah.
and how the market shifts with them.
Right.
Some frequency. And I can see frequency on the chart. I can tell you right now, I can read the chart. I see frequency. All you got to do is point to the tip, 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 tap, tip, 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 tap. I'm like, oh, that happened around the same time of the year. Oh, this is
It's
what happened.
Currents are
That's
controlled by the moon. You know, when the moon controls the water currency for it to flow. So that's the best way to understand it. Like it's the laws of nature. Period.
mm, mm. Now, this is amazing because I want to see, Dennis, I got you on here. We going to go and delve deep because we got questions for you that actually go into. First of all, I want to say, let everybody know this brother right here. This is one of those guys that you want on your team. And not just to be on your team because he's really strong player, somebody who, I'm talking about the kind of one that has values you want to imprint on other men in your life. That's who Dennis is. I know, I'm not trying to gas you up. You've created a lifestyle for yourself. And that's the first thing. I was like, okay, I'm in the right place at the right time. Between yourself and Walt, Hutch and LJ, and even Chris, and I'm trying not to put out too much, but I'm just saying, our team of men who are connected have value. They're able to practice the values all men talk about, but seem to have issues with. Now, I want to add, we got some questions to ask you kind of about your life. Because for all that you're up to, I'm like, brother, how do you have time for all of this? Plus, you a live at home dad.
Yes,
That's
I
something
am.
people don't get. And how many kids do you have? Last time I counted was 5. He just had a baby last year. I just met him. He was having a newborn and going strong.
Still going.
You better slow your roll. Your wife gonna call. Look, I don't want to hear nothing, brother.
It's more her than me. I promise you, it's more her than me.
So look, with that, we have some questions about how, as a person, as a man, you're amazing. You really are. You all, I give you and Walt and everyone all the gentlemen who have taken the time to be with people who will take the initiative themselves. You don't chase after nobody, and you don't have to. You do this. You're living your words, and you're passing on generational wealth, not just to your children, but instilling it in others for their generations. Where do you come in, brother? Tell me how this work. I need the
I
balance.
mean, what father want to be put as a first forerunner? You know what I mean? We want our kids to run it, and that's what I focus on mostly. Is how can I make sure my kids understand what I know, and then take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's what my father did to me, and his father did to him. My grandfather was in the ship channel. He just worked hard labor, and he made enough money for his kids. My father did the same thing. He followed suit. He worked hard labor, and he did what he had to do so his kids could be good and secure. He made sure he only had 2 kids though, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So he just only had
I
2.
see.
Now me, I'm on 5. I'm on number 5 right now.
When you know better, you do better.
Hey, that ain't gonna work for me, pops. You know what I mean? Working that same 9 to 5 and being loyal to a company in 2020, it don't make sense because they kick us out. They didn't do us like they did to people in 1990. You know what I mean? Those people got a job that was secure.
Yep.
They can work that job. They can quit that job with a 401k and a security that was going to take care of them forever. People that started working in 2004, like me, we didn't have same security. Every job I worked, I got fired from. Or I left. One of the two. Either y'all not still paying me what I feel like I deserve, or y'all kick me out because of whatever reasons. But there ain't no loyalty to jobs in today's market. Working from 16 to 30 don't happen no more.
Nah.
16 to 40. That's what it is. No, 20 to 40. I'm sorry.
20 to 40.
I get it. From 20 to 40, that ain't happening no more.
Miss Wanda, I see you. I see you. Come on in, Mama.
No, I just wanted to make sure that he answered your question before I go into.
Yeah, go for it. Come on in.
So, Dennis, I met you through one of a class, and I had mentioned that I was one of those 9 to 5 for 34 years in that category of having a 401k, job security, and stuff like that. And I'm in transitioning into the Web 3.0. But I have a important question to you as a younger person, because I'm in the older almost senior citizen kind of group. In the society of Web 3.0, what was your most difficult decision that you had to make? What was one thing that happened to you within this society that you had to make that decision? And the second part of the question is, what tools and traditions or religion or whatever culture you're in had you to make that? What did you use and tools to make that decision?
You know, it's great you asked me that question here and have the panel that you have, because you actually got my sister right next to me, Dazzle Daniels. She helped me with a lot because I was still in the working mindset when I met her, right? I still felt like I needed to work a 9 to 5, and then this crypto stuff was like on the side, and I can kind of make a little bit of money to relieve my pressure. But in my life, I followed me and her. We met at the same time and we followed each other. She taught me some things, I taught her some things, and those things led both of us to the point that, you know what, why would we ever work for anybody else? You know, she taught me entrepreneurship, I taught her cryptocurrency, and with those combined, neither one of us have worked since that time, a job, a 9 to 5. So to answer your question, what made me realize that the area I was going to would relieve me of the workforce? It was just the understanding that money makes you money faster than your skill set. You know what I mean? As a skilled worker, I'm a forklift driver.
Wait, say that one more time for the people in the back. Say it one more time.
Please. I'm about to say it one more time.
Say what?
My money working for me makes more money than I could ever make. At the time that I met Dazzle, that taught me how to help my money make money, I'm a talented forklift driver, guys. I can flip a quarter up on a forklift, right, and turn it upside and pick it up off the ground. Like, I'm skilled. But that made me at maximum $40,000 a year. When I realized that my understanding of the market could make me $100,000 a year, I realized my skill set was best in this area than that. And like, I'm so glad y'all got my sister on here, because it was so funny how we intertwined, right? I showed her some things that, hey, if you do this with crypto, this could possibly give you gains. And then she showed me things that, as a business owner, do that. Forget that forklift stuff you're doing right now. Do that and watch how it makes you more money than you would ever need driving a forklift. As a forklift driver, guys, I made $35,000 a year. As a business owner, the minimum I make is $70,000 a year. That's hard. That's like a hard year for me. If I made $70,000 a year, I'm broke.
But so I want you to just remember that puts you in a different tax bracket as well. You get to keep more of it as opposed to being an employee. You get to keep more of it as a business owner. And we just know this from the facts of how taxes for businesses and employees go. honey, I'm so proud that you guys got together because of you, we gained Dazzle. We gained a Dazzle. We gained a sister in this wonderful sisterhood. And we say thank you because
Hey,
now we can have more sisters supporting brothers like you, building up this conscious, because this is one of the reasons why I actually send men to your program, because I'm like, you guys have problems with your wife. Guys, we have people who call in who have problems with their wives being a part of accepting it. And well, the thing about it is at least your wife says, well, you're gonna go do it, and you prove it. However it is she accepts it or whatever, it's like you taking care of your business. She ain't got much else to say.
my
If
wife
it's
don't work.
doing what it do, you know what I'm saying? You say it one more time.
I said my wife don't work.
I can only say that the proof is in the pudding. Okay. And because of what he does, they can have the lifestyle that they want together, especially when you support your man in doing what he does and
And that's
building
part
that.
of that. And that's part of that traditional mindset of I need you to be hands on. So you go run that truck and forklift. But it's amazing how people
Mhm,
don't
mhm.
see that this is, how you can make money by sitting home on a computer, and that's the mindset that we're talking about in this podcast. How do we
Mhm.
get people to just switch that off,
And I think what you just said, switch. I love that you use the word switch that off because it's funny. It's not, it is a switch and it's not a switch. It's one that it goes slow over time. It wasn't something he jumped into. He was doing this, he was building this, he was picking up little by little. But one thing I've been sharing, Dennis, what does time do to your finances? What can time do to your finances?
It
Pros and
can
cons.
decrease it. If you're not using something that's appreciating your value, you're decreasing your value with time.
hmm And then at the same time, it works the other way. In DeFi, time on your assets can build your empire. But until you get them started, this is what my thing is. A lot of people have come. I've got years of people coming to classes and no one getting, not no one, but a good portion of people not getting it. I'm like, wait, are you sitting here watching me make money every class week? Or are you sitting down, putting some finances in and trying this thing on to see what it does? Crypto is not, it's not money, it's not cash. It's not cash. It has a value, but it moves. And the only way it works is that it's constantly moving. People are scared of the down motion, which we're not. We've learned to adapt to the downward motion. So we make money when the markets are what, y'all? Up and down.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm not scared no more. I can't be afraid because I make money no matter what the market's doing. While you panicking, I'm making cash.
Aren't we discharging debt right now?
Yes, we
Anybody
are.
that follows me is
It's
discharging debt
discharging
in
that.
this moment, and they're happy. They are
Mm,
happy the market is dropping right now. They
exactly.
promoting the drop in the market right now. Everybody else, they got liquidated, they mad, they sad, they about to quit cryptocurrency. But if you knew how it worked, if you understood the cycle,
hmm
you would be prepared for it. You know, what I mean,
Yes.
since Ruby, you joined me, you prepared for this cycle. You're
I
not upset with Ethereum being down 10% today because you're not in Ethereum.
no, I'm not crazy. I don't worry about that. I go stable, and I'm very
Right. You're
happy.
stable.
Because everybody else is running a stable, so I make money off a stable. Come on now. Hey, y'all ain't getting you're not getting my business. Y'all take his class. Let y'all know right now. You ain't getting
We
no
actually making
jewels
about
yet.
what 17% APY
Yes.
right now, stable
Yes.
in cryptocurrency.
And
And
the
we're
fact,
watching the market dropping
thank
with we laughter. We were laughing right now while other people and hey, apologize to everybody that's hurting at this moment because we understand it. Like we're
it's
not making fun of y'all. Don't
it's
understand
time
the
for new
laughter for
strategy.
making fun of you.
hmm
We just knew the market cycle, and it's something that we prepare for. Matter of fact, Dazzle's class that she got coming up in we got 8 more days. It normally prepares people for what is happening right now. Last year, we had the same class on 419. And in that class, me, her, Amir Hadari, all of us said, hey, y'all, the market might drop. If they took advantage of that, they're in profit and they're not sad about what's happening right now. When you fully understand cryptocurrency, no matter how it moves, you can win.
So
And
for those who think you have to believe, I don't need your faith. We need you to sit your butt down and pay attention. That's it. That's all you have to do is pay attention. And a lot of times I share with folks is you have to believe in you enough to sit down and hear us. Because we can tell you all day long. Dennis, it was Dennis that let me help me understand. Stop trying to do something that you don't get quickly. You'll learn how to trade. But in the meantime, Miss Ruby, you're gonna go do this. You're gonna go get some liquidity pools. You're gonna do some farming. You're gonna go stake some stuff and make some money on this time. Don't waste no time on your assets. Because I spent years collecting different coins, and now they doing stuff. All of a sudden, the markets are moving. And I didn't know at about two couple of months back, I didn't know what the heck to do with them. I had a wallet full of coins just moving around. The price started changing. I was like getting excited, but I didn't know if I wanted to get out or what am I going to do? Am I going to cash out? I didn't know for myself. And I teach this stuff. But you know what is even better? I'm learning this. I'm learning from people who take their time and get to know who you are and your learning style and is able to identify what areas you need to utilize. Yeah. By the way, that brother not free. Okay. Just let y'all know right now. His class has a price. So get in touch with him. Okay. And Miss Dazzle. Okay. Because yes, they both have classes. Okay. I'm not playing. I'm like, I want everybody to know, let you know. You can go and find something and learn something from some so-called guru, self-claimed, proclaimed guru that has no community, or you can come hang out in the communities that are literally connecting and surrounding this gentleman right here. Also, thank you, by the way, Salty Coffee Podcast. Please, she put up what dads do. We also have the TCC group, which is the Crypto Conglomerate group. That is a group, that's a program that the two of them are doing their thing with. I need you guys to get P2G supports and endorses the entire program. You need an onboard, come see Miss Ruby. You need to get to the next level. I'm sending you to them. Black Girls Do Crypto is where you're going to come for these resources, and we're going to get you in order and get your family moving. Because brother right here is showing people how to move. Brother Dennis, I got to ask a question. What are some of the things that you do that might be male oriented, like any men's groups that you're a part of for things like support?
it's kind of
Really?
funny you asked that because my crowd is mostly women.
Crazy, right?
Like if you go and look
And
at the
we're
people
looking for
I'm
more black
educating,
girls
it's
for Black Girls
women
Do Crypto.
mostly. Say it again.
We're looking for more women to do this show and this program. I'm like, hey, hi, where
In my
y'all at?
experience, women are better because a lot of men don't want to learn anything new. A woman at home is willing to do whatever it takes for their family to be
Mhm.
good. And a woman at home don't want to go back to work under nobody. You know what I mean? If you got to follow the lead of anyone, it should only be your husband. Why would I follow the lead of a boss that works the company? I should trust you to lead me. So most women that I train, they don't work another job. You know what I mean? They their own boss.
I'm loving this.
I mean, you one of the women I train. Who do you work for?
I know. I work for me. Actually, I'm going to be very honest. Within the last year, I can say I've since learning crypto and being in the space, just to give y'all a little bit of my personal experience with this. I realized I was making profits, but I was hodling and I was dollar cost averaging. That's when basically I learned this and I'm excited. You basically buy the coins and wait for the price to go up and then you just get your profits off the top. That's great. I still do that, but I use them. And now I'm making money no matter what's happening to the coin because my coin value, or the number of coins I'm getting is added to. And as they go up and down, that's still money, y'all. Can you say that about your paycheck? Can you even say that about your 401k?
Right.
Most people can't. Daz ain't making money like that. Go ahead, baby.
No, I don't say I like to tell people I show you how to get the money, and then my brother gonna tell you what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And I like to refer to him as the compounding king. Like, can you just explain the importance and the power of compounding? Like, Like, cause you own that shit. Like, please explain that to the world. Like the power and what that can do.
I appreciate you for that, sis. Like, it don't even take much, y'all. I showed a chart on what 1% a day could do for you. I showed a chart of what 5% a day, 10% a day, 20% a day. It's not that you need to make extreme measures of money every day. And I think that's the falsity that everybody falls behind. Like, I gotta make X amount of dollars. You need to compound. If you can compound your account enough, you can live off your interest alone. And that's something that I share with people how to do. Ms. Ruby, I showed you a couple of farms. And if we got invested like OVN, for example, the farm I suggested started at $30. As we've been farming it, we made $1 every single day that we've been holding our money in OVN and USD. And then on top of that, in the last 30 days, that farm is appreciated by 300%. That's not even mentioning the 1% you earn daily. When people understand that type of compounding, not only are you, turning 1 into 3, you're earning interest that you can spend and not have to spend your 1 that turned into 3. You understand? Compounding is crazy. But it's a way for somebody like myself. If y'all don't know my background, bro, I used to drive forklift drivers. I used to drive forklifts. I used to make a $35,000 a year was normal. $40,000 a year was great. A $50,000 a year was, I didn't even know that I could expect that, right? I worked about 70 hours a week to make $50,000 a year until I realized that my money can make money for me. My first year with Dazzle, I made $70,000 that year without working, without serving anyone, without clocking into any clock, just allowing my money to make money. And we both helped each other. I introduced her to some places that could make you money, and she introduced me to the business aspect of things that, bro, just put it there and leave it alone. And you feel like you got to go to work, whatever. But leave it there, leave it alone. This is going to build a whole business for you. And when I did that my first year, she was right. I haven't worked again since 2018.
I just want to make sure we very clear. He didn't say he quit his job and went off to do this, y'all. Because I got some folks that be like, "Oh, I got the answer now."
Mm-mm.
We've had to slow your roll with some folks who thought that they was going to trade themselves to freedom because they got a few good trades. Fact is, he put it to the test. And when I share with everyone, this is math. Please do the math. Okay. It was so funny because I teach math. I teach money math when I teach my basic classes for crypto and financial literacy. And we teach something called money math to explain how this money grows and compounds, how crypto numbers work, not cash, crypto. So what happens is you broke it down to me. And I was like, wait a minute. Did you just show me 1% a day? He just said, okay, $10,000. What's 1% a day? I was like, that's $100 a day. So if in 5 days I'll just let that keep going, I'm roughly at $500 just letting that compound. And that's a what? He said, that's a farm. I said, wait, what? Huh? That's doing better than actual crops. What's happening with that? Because I now know what I know it's growing off of. A lot of people are getting these offers. By the way, D, have you heard about all the theft, scamming?
Every year.
People
It's
are
scary.
getting scammed. I've gotten so many calls about about different setups and programs. And I'm like, okay, every time I ask them, it says, how do they make their money? Just how are they making it? Where's the money coming from? When they show me these payment plans, these big deals and stuff like that, these networks, I just said, well, where's the money coming from? Well, it's, I said, so basically you guys are all signing each other up and it's your money that's going back and forth. So that's considered a multi-level marketing pyramid. So we call it pyramid scheme. It is. And they'll go into argument. And I'm like, do you want to make money? Where money is made, where money makes money, there's proof. We have markets that move. We make money and I love this back in the day, Marcus Slate Bay. We make money off the movement of money. And that's how millionaires built this country and keep it controlled.
And keep it. That's the important part. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
understand that people with money don't work for money?
Mm-mm.
And I think that's the
Right.
most important thing to take away from this call if you don't take nothing else. People with money do not work for money. And I'm not saying nothing y'all don't agree with. You
Right.
work hard than your boss, don't you? And he work hard than his boss, don't he?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they invested money that they expect to get money back from,
Thank you.
but they didn't expect. Like I used to work as a forklift driver. You think my boss's boss ever drove a forklift in his life? Never.
And never will.
You don't know what it feel like to drive out of the building with a pipe too long to fit out the door. That I had to drive backwards and forward like Austin Powers in his movie. You don't know what I went through to get that pipe out that door. He ain't never did it before, but he paid me to do it, and he paid me this much to do it versus how much he get. Him selling the pipe I got at the door, he's gonna make $1 million. But me, I'll make $15 an hour. And I realized I had to fix that. I didn't want to keep living that life. I didn't want to keep, and again, guys, I'm not trying to talk down on any worker. Do your job, do
Yeah.
good at your job, make money, get raises. But when you make enough money, you
Mm-hmm.
should be able to pass something more to your kid. Because I can't give my kids my job,
That's
right?
right. That's
I
right.
can't show my kids how to work for that man and he hired them, and I can depend on that. But I can show my kids what I did with my money
Mm-hmm.
that turned $1,500 into $15,000,
Yep.
and I can show them how to duplicate that process so they never had to work as hard as daddy did. That's generational wealth. That's what every one of us should be attempting to attain, a way to give to our kids that put them in a position that we didn't have to suffer. Dazzle and I train our kids to play video games because that's what they need. That's what they understand. They don't get when daddy starts showing them how to trade, how to swap, and sell this. But if I
Not
tell
interested.
them to play this video game, and when you earn money for this video game, you swap that money into WeMix, they get that. They understand that. And when WeMix go from 50 cents to $2, they don't even know how much money they got, but I do. I know that my kids playing video games is going to pay for their college tuition. I don't have to. My money is my money. They got to earn their own money. Every kid in my household got a computer. Every computer makes at least 85 cents a day, mining Bitcoin. And from now, when Bitcoin makes enough money, I don't have to go into my pocket to pay for their college
Thank
tuition.
you.
They
Yep.
pay. Daddy, I want to go to Yale. Okay, can you afford it?
Now just check. You gotta check your wallet now. Check they
Hey,
wallet.
I got half on it. I'm gonna
He
put
said,
half
"I'm
on
a half
it.
on it." I love it. I love it. And the beautiful part is they go off with a skill that sustains them. You know, we have to. It's never too late. It is never too late to train up a child or train up an adult or to train or to learn at all. I mean, that's my goal is to get more adults to see that it's possible for you to work your way out of work. You don't have to retire your way out of it because most people going off to no retirement anyway. And even if you have those jobs that you change, when people interchange jobs like every so often, they do this, a little this, or do that, do this, do this. And it's like, okay, you don't have any time to accrue anything. What if I show you how to build your retirement? By the way, that's what has been happening since I met Dennis. I've had a steady income and it has been something I can quantify in actual numbers. Before I know what the heck I was doing, I was just looking at numbers. I was just looking at numbers, seeing wallets get bigger and get smaller, get bigger and get smaller. Now I know what they're doing because I put them there. I learned to do it with them. And on our platform, if I didn't learn what we learned as a beginner, I would have never got the outcome. Give me 1 second. So sorry. I want to make sure I get my sister back in here. All right. We have a couple of completion questions. There she goes. Because I want to make sure we promote the event he was talking about. Daz, where is your class going to be in this next couple of weeks? I'm going to mute.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Where's your class going to be next week? That one he was talking about coming up in 8 days.
It's gonna be at the Winter Tribe 420 experience. Get to learn live and in person. Uh, so many different variety of things that's really about to happen. Like on this blockchain side, like nobody's really talking about the Bitcoin ecosystem itself. Like we've been waiting on this, like a DeFi system around Bitcoin, around the OG. Whew, okay, so it's yeah, we got the information coming for that. We got the trucking with no truck. I can't tell you how many people that I know that have been in the trucking industry that the overhead has really forced them to, stop their businesses. So we have somebody coming in to teach you how to minimize that overhead and actually get in the game and participate in something that is a $1 trillion industry with no truck. We have somebody coming in that's going to be telling you how to get your properties for under $10,000. Like everybody's gonna need somebody to somewhere place to live. Real estate is an evergreen niche, right? So at the end of the day, we have somebody coming for that. It's just so many things that are coming. But it's gonna be in Denver, Colorado, April 19th, April 18th to the 21st. And yeah, get your tickets. You can go to royalmoneyevents.com and go to the menu, go to the 420 experience and get your tickets. And we'll see you in the building. Use code Colorado to be able to save. All capitals. Colorado is the coupon word.
All right, y'all done heard it. I'm gonna be there. Me and Mr. Thomas already got our tickets. We ready to go. We'll be there a day before. So I'm excited. I really am. And anyone who would like to join us, there's still tickets available. Not that many because it was limited. So hop in. We still got some rooms we have available. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to be hooking y'all up. Apparently, I have one of the best prices for my hotel. I found a good one. And they still have airline tickets ready to go out. I saw some stuff on my flight that was still available. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to go.
I just bought my flight today, and from Houston to Denver, I'm gonna head on out there for like a couple $100. You know
Okay.
cheap, y'all. Hey, let's roll out and enjoy this event. I'm because I got prior engagements. I'm only gonna show up for one day, but I'll be there.
I'll be there because I got to meet you, bro. You see all the stuff we getting done and we ain't even hugged yet? I ain't even
That's why I said I gotta come.
Change your life.
I was just talking to Daz this morning. Like I know I don't got a lot of time. And for those that's watching me, my mom, whatever. Yeah. I said I ain't got a lot of time, but I'm gonna pull up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still show my face and see people, and I'm gonna hug y'all. And for those that smoke, I'm gonna smoke with y'all. All that good stuff. We're gonna enjoy our Denver experience. But yeah, I gotta be right back. But I still want to see y'all. This is the event I've been a part of for the last. How long we been, Dazzle? 3, 4? Is it 4 years or 3? It's 3 years, right?
No, it's 4.
First time. It's 4. 4 years, y'all. We've been running for the whole bull market cycle. Even in 2022, when everybody else was losing money, we was teaching people how to use DeFi to make money.
Come on.
And the person y'all gonna learn from that she has presenting is the person that I learned from and I paid myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Amir Hadari is the man. Y'all gotta get there to see what he is showcasing. Even now, like, hey, D, you gonna pull up? I don't know, I might be late. I'm gonna try to show up. But if I'm late, I'll see you out of the club. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But Amir he's the one that taught me, Chris. If y'all follow Chris, he taught us. Me and Chris will both tell y'all that Amir is a great person to learn from. And that's why I'm pulling up. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Chris this weekend and see if he's gonna come or not. He might pull up too, but we're gonna pull up just to see our people.
That would be great. I mean, that'll be phenomenal to actually, guys. We've been building for years. Chris and I have been building now. It's since 2018. It's coming up on 5 years. I've known Chris.
18.
Yeah, and I'm trying to let folks know we're not new to the game, so don't worry. We're not going anywhere. You can trust us. We've made our mistakes, and we damn sure we're gonna make sure you don't have to step through them same boundaries, and you get over. Because it's time for us to grow. If you want land, you can have it. If you want to quit that job, you can have it. If you ready to go, you can have it. But you got to set that up now. Come to class. Like Chris said. Chris, I got that from him. Come to class.
I would like to ask
that's all of us.
A question as far as What would your advice be to somebody who is nervous about getting into this space, a total noob? What advice would you have for the green mean, basically, in this space?
That is an awesome question. And don't allow the drop that's happening right now fear you, right? Dazzle is one of the main people that taught me about retrograde. Dennis, I don't make any big decisions during retrograde. We're going to let this happen. I got Bitcoin in my Access wallet. It's taking a dip. I don't, you know what I mean? It's going to do what it do. But I understood to set aside some of my money that's in my DeFi accounts so I can buy this dip too. So I'm taking it at both angles. I don't necessarily sell everything and buy it back. I'm holding on because whatever Bitcoin I got, y'all don't think it's worth more than $70,000, right? So it's gonna be worth more at the end of the day. So I'm holding that. But for the InstaDApp account that brother Amir, that brother Dennis, that brother Chris Boyd teaches about, we'll tell y'all, hey, take a little profit so you can buy the dip at half price. And that's something that we teach you. But to answer your question on what would you have for a newbie to look at during this time, don't quit on a drop. The market might drop by 50% right now. That means Bitcoin can go to 30,000, Ethereum can go to 18,000, Matic can go to $50, AVAX can go to $20, and it's gonna look ugly. And in a lot of cases, people that look like me quit when that happens. They say, I give up. I bought it here. I got less money. I don't want to do nothing else with this. But for the few that said, I'm going to hold regardless, I want to remind you, me and Dazzle bought at $8,000 and seen Bitcoin go to 4,000 to hell. Now y'all saying we are lucky because we held that for $8,000. Y'all wasn't saying that when it was down to 4,000. Y'all thought we was stupid. Y'all thought we was crazy, but we held. Now, it's a chance that Bitcoin may never retest $8,000 again, and whatever we bought then is only going to be in profit. Y'all are about to get into that same opportunity. You're dealing with a halving drop.
Yes.
A retrograde drop. This is scheduled to happen. Dazzle and I talked about this prior and said, hey, where are you taking profit at? Because I'm going to stop here and I'm going to buy back here. We talk about that type of stuff on a daily basis, and we found out where we wanted to get back in at. But don't, for those of y'all that didn't know what we knew, don't quit. Because when we did sell at $8,000 in 2019, and it dropped to $4,000 in 2019, and we didn't sell and we held, today we patting ourselves on the back saying, good job. Our kids are better because what we did, because of us holding out. We might not ever see $8,000 again. We might not ever see a $4,000 Bitcoin again, but we got it and we held it.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean? So even at $20,000, while the market is acting the way it's acting, are we scared? No. We bought at $8,000, we holding on to, right? But when we bought at $30,000, we might take profit from. But we bought at $60,000, we might take profit from and buy it back lower.
Yeah.
But what we bought in the last bull run at its lowest price, we understand that we will never see that price again. So we holding on. And what y'all about to endure is the lowest price for Bitcoin in the next 4 to 10 years. It's still coming. It's not today, y'all. This ain't it. Where y'all at with Bitcoin right now? I think Bitcoin is priced
it's like 60. It's like 67.
Yeah, $67,000.
Yeah, I've been tracking it today. This ain't even it. So, Dennis, we could go in. I ain't gonna lie, but I'd rather go in class because that's where you really put it down. I'm gonna let you guys know this brother has. He doesn't. Do you have a website that you utilize, like one website, or would you prefer people to? How would you like them to reach you? Because we're about to post your class on P2G. Let them know. I ain't playing.
Right. So I'm with a group called DCG. And it's a mastermind, right? It's individuals that all come together to share their expertise so that we can benefit the best. That mastermind, you can get the link to that. And if y'all want to join us, come on. We don't mind discussing everything that we're doing to make money. And there's 2 levels to the mastermind.
Right.
There's one level that's for $498. It's a full mastermind where you get information from even my instructor, my mentor, Jamar James. But then we also have a level 2 for those that say, man, dang, $500? $500? That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I get you. I was there. I lived in that area at one point in time. So we have another offer for $200. They can get you access to me, my classes, my training, and what I do inside of DCG, because I want my people to be profitable before they worry about paying $500 a month. I want you to actually start making money and seeing the profits, the fruits of your labor before you join and grow into that other group. So just join me, get in where you fit in, right? If you join the full mastermind, you get access to multiple members. If you join the light program, I run it by myself. You'll get access to me, my indicators, my group, my trading sessions. I actually trade live with my team every morning, Monday through Friday, from 8 to 12. Zoom in and learning. And if you say to yourself, well, hey, Bar, I work at that time. Any way I can talk to you later? Yeah. Schedule a time session with me at night, and I'll meet up with you and we can trade together live then as well. But you would at least need to join and buy the Mastermind Report, which is a comprehensive report that lets you know how the market may move to help you be more beneficial.
So sorry. I want to make sure we take our time to say, one, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate your time and all of your gifts. We really do. Daz, I'm being very honest. You guys make a 1-2 punch and success in life. This is amazing. I'm
Like,
so
scratch
glad.
it.
Straight up, I'm so glad we have you, because I know when the way Dennis talked about you, by the time I met you, I was like, yes, oh my God. This woman don't know how not to make money. She was like, you can make money on other people's money. I was like, you can make money on other people's products, just getting them paid. I was like, wait, what? Without even talking to them. I was like, wait, what? So when you speak with Daz, she doesn't have a limit. She's not limited. And that's the way I can believe that she's told you and opened up your third eye to where you really could be, because that's who Daz is. She's a fountain of resources and possibility, and I love that about her. And she stay busy.
That is exactly who she is, guys. I promise you, I wouldn't be where I wouldn't be if it wasn't for my sister.
Yeah.
I'll still be profitable. Don't get me wrong. I'm a trader by nature. I would have made money regardless. But as a business, I wouldn't be where I was and where I'm at now if it wasn't for Dazzle Daniels. See, I definitely reach out to her. And that's why I'm even coming to support the 420 event. I told my sister this morning, hey, I'm a little busy. I got this, that, and the other going on. But hey, I'm pulling up on 420 on that basis. I got you. Let me know where to meet y'all at. I'm gonna be there because she helped me too much not to be there to support her cause.
And I'm working on making sure that whoever needs it, we'll be able to. If we need to, just downtime, we're gonna accommodate. Look, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm still trying to etch sister over here to come. But she does have a lot going on as well.
Listen, I'm gonna bring all the senior citizens to you, Dennis. There's gonna be a whole bunch of old ladies who's retired. So be ready for the slow motion. But I want to say thank you because I have heard you talk about retirement and those who are in traditional, retirement plans. So I'm looking forward to taking some of those courses to learn how to transition from the traditional, way of doing things and investments to your courses. So I thank you very much for coming to meet with us on this episode. And I'm looking forward to some great things this year.
And it's funny you say that because when I looked at Facebook, Facebook shows you your insight, who's your audience, who's not. I got most of y'all in the East Side that love me more than anybody else. I'm from the South, y'all. I'm from Houston, Texas. I got Chicago, New Jersey, California, and other people like that. They that's who really mess with me, and they love the information that I share. And to give credit to what she just said, I do help. My main audience is older women. I don't know why. I didn't choose this for myself. The game chose me. But older women appreciate the information I give more than even older men.
Yeah.
I talk to many men and husbands is like, hey, bro, I hear you. I appreciate you. My wife got this. I'm going to give her the money for it. I got to go to work. I'll talk to you later.
Wow.
That's how men think. Like, hey, I got to go punch this 9 to 5. I'll make sure I make this money to make sure my household together. My wife is going to watch what you're talking about.
Right.
And if that can retire me one day, I appreciate you. That's how most men think about me. But most women are with me. So women, hey, y'all holler at me. I ain't
Seriously.
You don't got no gender bias. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold it down for the
But I will
team.
say anybody who needs understanding, like if you need things broken down to you, like so that you because I used to cry. Let me tell you all the time. But Dennis gonna walk you through it. He gonna hold your hand. I'm telling you, literally, I'm crying like it's not working for me. But when you need you need that hand holding, like you got somebody who has your best interest at heart, who will be patient with you.
That's right.
Till you understand it. You know, like that's like one of his gifts. Like he can break it down in a way that you could resonate with, so you don't have to feel like in this space a lot of people don't want to take advantage of it because it's technical or overcomplicated.
Right.
And Dennis will simplify that stuff so much for you to where you feel like you could take charge. Before I met Dennis, I only knew how to trade in blockchain social media. I didn't know nothing about DeFi, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's able to jump into this technical space and bring it out into layman's terms to where you have the confidence to take advantage of it, you know?
So that while we have these wonderful, wonderful resources, use them. So for those who are watching, we thank you. Wherever you're watching from, please like, subscribe, and definitely hit the notification button so that you can find out when our show is coming on. You'll be notified through through YouTube. If you're on Facebook, join the group. P2G Networks group is a group and it's free. Hop on. We have resources. We promote Daz's, Dennis, Walt, the Bankers Club. Chris, you name it, all the people that we've been sharing with you are P2G. So why don't you come hang out with some amazing folks who have some great information to change your life forever. We thank you for being on with us.
Let's let them know though. If y'all too busy, bring your kids in. Send your kids. I got something for them. It's for a low price. Dazzle and I both take very much interest in the children. Her son, my son, they friends. They play video games together, and the games they play together, they can make money from.
So now, when it comes to that, I'm letting y'all know, you come to class. It's not send your children, it's send your children come to class because it's generational wealth and it works together. So we will train the parents to work with the information and the money that your kids are getting. This summer, we have a new class coming up. I'm going to put this week, you're going to get a link before I go to 420. We'll be putting up the link for the new Crypto Kids course run by none other than Delta Crypto. And he has to pick whichever one of the kids is going to work with him because we know, we know. So he'll have both his son and daughter teaching this course this summer. And just so that you know, check out his YouTube because that's where I originally saw Delta Crypto teaching this course before it was on P2G with us. So we got to get out of here. We're at our hour. I thank you. I don't even care. This is going to be like Hall of Fame for us. I'm loving it. Grab that info, look him up, make sure you do your research, but get to work. We love you and we pray that you all do, what you're going to do and know that you got us. Peace and love.
Blessings.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your